So here we are today with the founder and executive director of Graceworks, Dr. Susan Njemanze. Say hello to our audience.
Hello.
So, Susan, how do I know you originally?
Well, Jenny, we used to work together. We were QB mates, as we used to call it, for social services.
Right. We were QB mates when we were much younger.
Yes.
Working within Child Protective Services. So I have been following your good works through Graceworks. But if you could kind of bring our audience up to speed about how did you conceptualize Graceworks? How did it come to be?
Well, I am originally from Kenya. I was born and grew up in Kenya, and came to America when I was younger.
Right.
And I was fortunate enough to be able to come here and go to school, and I eventually got, of course, working with Jenny at social service. It was in the year 2000 that I went back to visit my family and found out that there was a huge number of children that had been orphaned as a result of HIV/AIDS and were really in dire straits, and I felt that I needed to do something to help. Mm-hmm. And in the year 2004 was able to start a program in the village where I was born to help those orphans, and have been doing so now for a while, and started with about 7 kids in the year 2004, and now we have close to 100 children that we are helping.
That's incredible. These orphaned children buy uniforms and pay their schooling. I think that was your original intent, and then it evolved into an effort that includes maybe some outreach with food. Can you tell us a little bit about how that started and then how it's evolved?
Well, a lot of these children that are orphans now live with their grandparents. Mm-hmm. And the grandparents are usually old and poor and unable to meet all their needs. And because of that, a lot of children were not able to go to school because they need things such as uniforms and fees and school supplies, and that was out of reach of a lot of these grandmothers. So my initial hope was that we could help, support these children with those things. Then after we started, I come to find out that if children are hungry, they're not going to learn. So then we ended up helping with that too. And then we realized that some of the children, are in poor health, and sick children can't learn. So then we started helping with some of their medical needs. So that's how that has evolved.
Yeah, it seems like, I don't know, I think the whole effort for all of us to help, it just opens up other things that we grapple with and wrestle with, and how to maximize our effectiveness within the arena of helping. Some of these children don't have an opportunity to be kids, right? To play and to make crafts. Could you tell us about that?
Yes. Actually, in the last, maybe just a couple years ago, I had the ability to gather some arts and crafts stuff from my church. We were able to hand carry a lot of these arts and crafts supplies with us, and I have never seen the children so happy, just making stuff, gluing and, with glitter. This is not something that they ordinarily are able to see, and so it is such a healing process for the children, I think. Just being able to create, it brings out the creativeness in them and allows them to be kids. So art is definitely becoming a huge part of what we do, because a way of the children to express themselves.
That's great. And I'm curious, what is your creative outlet?
Unfortunately, I am not, I don't consider myself very creative, but I do like gardening a lot. That is like my creative outlet, and I enjoy going out there and getting in the dirt, because that's what I grew up doing, and for me that's a healing. I like that a lot. I'm creative that way.
That's great. Some people have talent in that. I, of course, cannot keep a plant alive if it, even if I had lots of support. Thank you for joining us. Crescendo looks forward to supporting Graceworks as one of our charities of choice for 2010, and supporting Dr. Susan Njemanze's efforts as she continues to make one step at a time, helping the children that are in Graceworks program through the various facets of support that she and her team become equipped to support with. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Jenny. We are thrilled.
Thanks.
You were the best QB mate ever.
Thank you. I didn't pay her to say that. Thanks.